The Irishman is expected to return to the octagon and finally take on the American fighter in one of 2024's most anticipated fights. The uncertainty surrounding the long-awaited UFC 303 event in Las Vegas on June 29 continues. While many fans doubt one of the year's biggest fights will take place, the one between Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor in the return of the Notorious to the octagon after almost 3 years out of action. Those doubts arose on June 3 when the UFC announced the fight's press conference cancellation, which was to be held that day in Dublin, although the mixed martial arts company didn't give any specific reason. At the end of last week, Michael Chandler told the Pivot podcast that the preparations for the event were going well. Moreover, UFC 303 was announced during the broadcast of the UFC card in Louisville last Saturday, which seemed to confirm that Conor McGregor's long-awaited return would happen, as planned, on June 29 in Dublin. However, in recent hours the possibility of changes or new fights in the UFC 303 main event has increased with even greater concern than the one caused by the press conference cancellation in Dublin. After what happened in the Irish capital, McGregor took advantage of it ironically by posting a picture of him on a hospital bed. Less than 3 weeks away from UFC 303, it is still unknown whether the former simultaneous double champ will return to the octagon on June 29 after almost 3 years of absence following his defeat against Dustin Poirier.